Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Verdie, so welcome, welcome, welcome. Today I am going to be doing a unboxing and initial thoughts of this new e-file I received from MAKARTT. I believe that's how you pronounce it. So in the box you get the instructions and it does come in multiple languages. Very helpful to read this, especially if you are a beginner and this is your first drill or e-file. So you do get some sandy bands. I believe these are medium. You get some drill bits. The drill bits that come are perfect for doing cuticle work and nail prep. You get some covers. Those pink things were covers that you put at the base of your drill bit so dust doesn't get into your handpiece. And those are real helpful as well. So I am just plugging in the cord, the adapter cord, and now I'm opening up the handpiece. And the handpiece is, it's really lightweight. The whole unit is really lightweight. The handpiece is small, so I think it's better. I'm not a professional, but I think it's better maybe the smaller hand pieces because they are more lightweight. If you do a lot of drilling, you won't get your hands tired or fatigue or what have you. If you do a lot of hand filing, you'll know kind of what I mean. So one thing that I do want to touch on is when you're using an e-file, the second thing that's important is the drill bits that you use. Make sure your drill bits are not worn out or anything like that. Make sure that they are still in good shape. So the lights on the drill are flashing on the screen. It always does that when you record. So essentially you can go forward and reverse on this e-file, and I'm just showing you here how it sounds. So we're currently in forward and I'm taking it to the max of 30, and I'm going to do the same thing in reverse. So you can see this drill isn't too loud. It's actually one of my quieter drills. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just remove some of the length from my nails. And I'm using these rhinestone cutters that are available on my website. And I was showing you where I'm cutting. You don't want to cut at the thickest part of the nail. You kind of want to find a spot that's a little bit thinner so that you don't end up ripping off the nail or hurting yourself or anything like that. So I always try and cut at a thin spot. I'm going to also be using my MAKARTT dust collector, and all I'm doing here is using my, this is a coarse drill bit as well from Pana. Everything will be linked in the description box below. So I'm just taking off a little bit more of the length, trying to straighten that out. And then I'm also just taking off a little bit of the bulk of the nail. So I'm not doing too much. I just want to shorten the nails so I can type. And then because I did do these nails, and believe it or not, I did put together a dresser and a nightstand with these nails at that length. And it is, you are able to function with long nails. But typing at work is the only thing that kind of aggravates me. Like I could still type, but I can't type as fast. So I am taking the length down a little bit. And I actually did break one of the nails in the shower. So yeah, just cutting these down a little bit and just wearing them for a few more days before I decide what to do next for my nails. And I did record this video, which I will link for you in the cards above as well, so you can see how I initially created this design. So yeah, I'm just cutting, evening out the length and just taking off a little bit of bulk. Again, the bit I'm using is a coarse drill bit, and I'm using the e-file at a speed of 19. So this is a little bit higher than I normally use my e-files, and that's because this e-file doesn't have as much torque as some of the other e-files that I use. But always start at a slow speed where you're comfortable and where your bit isn't dragging. If your bit's getting caught, then your e-file might be a little bit too slow, especially with the coarse bits. You can't use a coarse bit on a 5. It's just going to catch. But always start off at a safe speed and then build your way up. I definitely, especially if you're a beginner, I wouldn't suggest using a coarse bit as a beginner, and I wouldn't suggest as a beginner starting off your e-file so high. You definitely don't want to use it too low where you're going over the same part of the nail and essentially making a heat spike, but you don't want to start off too fast where you damage yourself. So just always use caution, and like I said, start off slow and then work your way up. Start off with a lower grit of a bit and work your way up. So now I'm just going in with my hand file. I will link these in the description box below. These are my favorites. I've recently been trying the Tammy Taylor peel and stick files, but I always come back to these MAKARTT ones, so those will be linked in the description box below as well. Overall, I do like the drill. I think this is a great drill for beginners, based on its lightweight. It only goes up to 30 RPMs, and the torque isn't as much as some of the other drills. So if you're just beginning, or you know someone who's just beginning and they need a drill or e-file, I definitely would look into this. I do have a discount code which will be in the description box below until the 23rd of November. So if you're looking for a gift for someone, this might be perfect for someone who's just beginning. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, let me know in the description box below. Right here, I'm just cleaning up my cuticles a little bit. I'm using, what is this? I forgot the name of this drill bit, but I will link it in the comments down below. I'll link it in the description box below as well. So definitely, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. I'll try and answer everything as best as I can. But yeah, overall, I do like this drill. I think it's a really good option for someone who is just starting, or for someone who for their first drill or e-file. So just smoothing out the surface, gonna buff out the surface, and then I'm not doing top coat or anything. Just these are only gonna be this length for a couple days. I'm probably gonna take them off and do something else. So the main purpose was just to show you how this removes bulk, and then how I can cut down the length of the nails with this. So hopefully you guys don't have any additional questions, but like I said 5 million times, if you do, let me know in the comments below, and all information will be in the description box below. Thanks for watching.